And welcome back, everyone, to the NFL Today. Today's hot topic exclusively for CBS SportsLine. What veteran and what first-time head coach have done the best job so far this season? First, we'll start with the best veteran job done.
Well, best veteran job done, I think you look at Lovie Smith, Chicago. He's built that defense. They got a great defense. They got a young quarterback they're relying on. I think he is doing an outstanding job looking at him being coach of the year.
Well, I think it has to go to Andy Reid in Philadelphia, because if you look at what he's done, even though Donovan McNabb came back, he is coming off a severe injury. They lose the distraction with T.O. and all the injuries that they had on the defensive side of the football. And for them to have that, and for him to have that team vying for an NFC East crown when no one thought he'd be there, I'd have to say Andy Reid right now.
You know, I got to tell you, I'm torn between two guys. It's Tony Dungy in Indianapolis and Bill Belichick in New England. You know, we're just so used to both of these guys winning that we take it for granted. So when we see the records where both teams only have one loss between them, I think it's got to be one of those two guys. And what do they have in common? They have two great quarterbacks that make their job a little bit easier. But I'm going to have to go with Belichick and Dungy.
That always helps.
It does.
As the guys will talk of the rookie head coaches, who do you like?
Well, I'll tell you, there's so many good ones. I like Scott Linehan in St. Louis, and I know you guys have your favorites, but I think I'm going to go with Eric Mangini of the New York Jets, because nobody expected the Jets to be where they are today. They have a chance to make it to the playoffs, believe it or not. You take a look at their schedule. 9-7 is not out of the question. A little luck, maybe 10-6. They might actually have an inside shot at one of the wild card teams. So I think it's Eric Mangini because of all the external pressures around here in New York.
I'll have to say Sean Payton, because if you look at what he's done with the New Orleans Saints, no one thought he'd be a top. At 6 games into the season, he'll be a top of the NFC South, and that's exactly where he is. And this job, when he took it, it was probably of the 10 jobs that were available, it was probably number 10 on the list. And for him to have that team with a new quarterback, wide receiver that's getting on up there in age, and for him to have this team where they are right now, there's no question he has to be the rookie.
I think you can't go wrong with Eric Mangini or Sean Payton, but Brad Childress is doing an outstanding job in Minnesota. They got a great defense. They're able to run the football. And the fact that they had Dante Culpepper, who was a starter, they decided in a bold move to trade him, and now they go with a veteran quarterback in Brad Johnson, and they're winning. So I like Brad Childress for that.
And most people were expecting the Jets preseason to win about how many games, Boomer?
Maybe 4 if you were lucky.
Outstanding. All right, folks, be sure to catch us at noon Eastern every Sunday right here on the NFL Today.